welcome to my channel. It's a new day, so we're going to do more music. I've got 6 requested reactions, just like always, and I have a bonus video, just like always. It's getting to be a habit with me. The video that I've selected for today is Kanye West singing Jesus Walks. This has been requested a lot in the comments, and I've gotten interested in him. I didn't know Kanye at all before. I mean, as far as his music goes. All I knew was what I saw on the news. So just like Tupac, I'm getting to know him as a performer. So we're going to do that next. But first, I got to thank you for coming. And thank you for your support. And thank you for taking time out of your day to come here. I appreciate that. I really do. I want to remind you that I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist so you can support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia if I can find anything that makes sense and is relevant. I don't put the link to the reaction request form though, because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I've got over 3,100 in my queue, and that's 525 days of 6 reactions a day. So I think you can see why I'm not taking any more right now. But I live stream on Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC on Rumble. So, and I do it for 3 hours. So if you come to Rumble at 4 p.m. UTC, and you put a request in the chat to my live stream, I'm going to react to it live on the spot. Now, before we start the music, let me show you my shirt. You see that? Texas Strong. I don't know what the occasion was for that. You know, usually it's something like a flood that kills people or something like that. But anyway, it's a pretty shirt. So this is Kanye West, singing Jesus Walks. Interesting graphic.
Yeah. We at war. We at war with terrorism, racism, but most of all, we at war with ourselves. God, show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. You know what the Midwest is? Young and restless, or restless. Might snatch your necklace, and next these might jack your Lexus. Somebody tell these who Kanye West is. I walk through the valley of the shadow where death is. Top floor, the view alone will leave you breathless. Try to catch it, it's kinda hard getting choked by detectives. Yeah, and I check the method. They be asking us questions, harass and arrest us, saying we eat pieces of like you for breakfast, huh? Y'all eat pieces of what's the basis? We ain't going nowhere but got suits and cases. A trunk full of coke, rental car from Avis. My mama used to say only Jesus could save us. Well, mama, I know I act a fool, but I'll be gone to November. I got packs to move. I hope God show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. And I don't think there's nothing I could do now to right my wrongs. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid cause we ain't spoken so long. God show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. And I don't think there's nothing I can do now to right my wrongs. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid cause we ain't spoken so long. So long. So long. To the hustlers, killers, murderers, drug dealers, even the scribblers. To the victims of welfare, feel we living in hell here, hell yeah. Jesus was with them. Now hear he wanna see thee more clearly. I know he hear me when my feet get weary. Cause we're the almost nearly extinct. We rappers as role models, we rap, we don't think. I ain't here to argue about his facial features or here to convert atheists into believers. I'm just trying to say the way school need teachers, the way Catholic needed Regis, that's the way I need Jesus. So here go my single, dog, radio needs this. They said you can rap about anything except for Jesus. That means guns, sex, lies, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played, huh? Well, if this take away from my spins, which will probably take away from my ends, then I hope it take away from my sins and bring the day that I'm dreaming about. Next time I'm in the club, everybody screaming out, God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now.
Well, that was interesting. That was an interesting beat for that song. Do 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 do. Really, plodding and plodding and forceful and purposeful and fascinating. I thought it was real interesting that he started out saying we're at war with terrorism, and we're at war with racism, and we're at war with ourselves. That is so true. That is so true. That the battle is constantly right up here. Right here. It's in the brain. It's your head telling you you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that, or people will be mad at you if you do that, or people will hate you if all the excuses that your brain comes up with for why you shouldn't do something that you should do. And he says, if I rap about Jesus, my song won't get played. Which, to some degree, that's true. I don't know what the numbers are on this one, but I bet they're not as good as some of his other ones. Because that's just the way the world is. The world doesn't want to hear about God, doesn't want to hear about Jesus, doesn't want to hear any of that. Just doesn't want to hear it. They'd rather hear anything else but that. And so it makes it hard to get through, But I like his voice. Like Tupac. I like Tupac's voice. I like Kanye's voice. The sound of it. It's a good, strong voice, and it's got some oomph to it. It's purposeful. He has a reason why he's rapping, and he's rapping because he has that reason. And that's what he's doing. He's not just fiddling around. He's not just playing. He's serious. And he's being serious. And who knows if anybody takes him seriously. I know, in recent years he's said some things that have got people upset, and I've been told that he has bipolar disease, which could be true. I don't know, but I've often wondered what it would be like to be famous, and whenever I wonder about that, I look at people who are famous and I think, boy, that's not a life that I want at all, because everyone's making demands on you. It's like you can't just be you. You have to be who they think you are. and you have to do what they want you to do. And if you don't, they get mad at you. And who needs that kind of hassle? You know? I can imagine that it's not easy at all being in the position that he's in. And yeah, he's got a lot of money, and he's, made a lot of money, and he probably has nice houses. I don't know what kind of house he has, but I assume he has a nice house, and he's living well. But it's not, and it's not as simple as that. It's not as easy as that. There's a lot of extra baggage that comes with being famous. Baggage that is not easy to deal with, and mentally to deal with. And he talks about how we're at war with terrorism, we're at war with racism, we're at war with ourselves. Well, the war that, when you're famous, one of the wars you're fighting is to not get too big of a head, to think that you're all that because people say you are. And that's not easy when people are saying that to you all the time. Oh man, you're so great. Well, yeah. It's a battle. And I'm sure that he and other people in his position fight that battle constantly, trying to keep a level head, trying to keep things on an even keel, trying to keep things somewhat normal. I doubt that anything is really normal for them. And I mean, if you think about it, I've thought about this some. What would it be like to be rich? Well, you'd have people cooking your meals for you. You'd have people washing your dishes, cleaning your house. Wouldn't that be nice? But they're also in your life. They're also all around you, They're intruding on your space and making it so that you can't just get up when you want to and do what you want to and be free to be what you want to be. And I'm sure that's the case with him and people like him, I say. But that was an interesting rap. Very interesting. I'm looking forward to some more of his stuff. But we got to move on to the requested reaction. So I pray that God will watch over you and bless you mightily. And you know what? I'm going to pray for Kanye. I just pray that God gives him comfort and peace and helps him battle the demons that he's battling, and that God can bring him the serenity of knowing that you're loved by someone whose opinion of you won't change based on what you say or do. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.